This video is powered by the EA Gamechanger network. Massive thanks to EA for inviting me to the FIFA 18 capture event to record today's video for you guys. Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a FIFA 18 Ultimate Team player review. Let's take a look at Heung, who of course was a very popular player on the previous edition of Ultimate Team. So, the Spurs winger starts himself out at an 82 on FUT 18, looking really good with the 86 pace, 83 dribbling and 82 shooting. Of course, still 6 foot tall. He's got high work rates in FIFA 18, right-footed, but that doesn't matter because he does possess that perfect 5-star weak foot and, of course, the decent 4-star skill moves as well. So, just right off the bat, that looks good to me. I think he's going to be a pretty good starter item on this game. And in terms of attribute details or in-game stats, I think we're looking pretty solid, especially in the pace, shooting and dribbling department. You know, that acceleration and sprint speed, yeah, they're really up there. Also pretty impressed with the attack positioning, finishing, shot power and long shot stats. They're all up there in the mid-80s, which is very good for a starter item. And then, well, just looking at stamina and strength in the physical category, they're what could potentially let this guy down and turn him from like an overpowered gem to someone that might not be super usable. But that's what we're aiming to find out today, and we'll get to when we get to the clips part of this video. So the squad I used him in for the majority of the time at the capture event was a team like this, where I play him as a left winger in a 4-3-3. We got players from the Bundesliga and the Calcio 8 in there as well, with Ousmane Dembele, albeit at the wrong club, but he fits in there nicely with Dybala up front too, and Heung out on that left wing. Now, what I found is that he did play very wide out there, so he definitely sticks to his position well. However, if you want to get him more involved, maybe try that 4-3-2-1, or even move him in-game up to striker. We all know that sort of works, and he can definitely score you some goals if you do that. From one or two games, I tended to move him a little bit, and found that he got a bit more involved. So in terms of negatives, in previous items on FIFA 17, there's not really been many negatives because he's been so super overpowered. People literally see him as one of the best players in the game. And on FIFA 18, for this starter item, we're talking a lack of strength. Agility and balance are a bit of a letdown, or what I would consider average, and his composure in front of goal let him down somewhat from what I'm used to with Heung. But again, I think that's because I'm so used to using very stacked, upgraded versions of him. But that strength stat is a pain because that combined alongside like average balance means that in any sort of physical battle with a defender, he's going to have issues staying on his feet. And I've got to say, a couple of times it did happen where I'd lost the ball. That means you're going to lose out on possession, and he's going to fall to the ground, potentially giving himself an injury, which is going to cost you to put right, basically. So those are all negatives that you need to know about when thinking about getting Heung into your team. But I would say the list of positives is longer because, as always, he is a pretty fun player to use, and I think is going to cause a lot of trouble in FIFA 18 at the start of the game, and then as he goes on to get special items throughout the year, probably still be very, very usable and popular. So his pace is brilliant, no issues there. Good acceleration, good sprint speed. He feels pretty quick on the ball. His positioning's great. As I said earlier, he sticks to that position well. Left winger, he's going to either push very far out wide, meaning that he can be the one to put the crosses in for your big tall strikers in the middle to head home. Or, of course, he's then going to be able to cut inside and do whatever. He's got 5-star weak foot. He can either cut inside or run it all the way down the line and take the cross with whichever foot. His dribbling, considering he doesn't have great agility, was still pretty impressive to me. And that alongside having 4-star skill moves is good. It does mean that if he is running down that left wing, he's got the potential to Berber spin or chop inside and then use the right foot because of that perfect 5-star weak foot. Now, the final positive that I've got for this guy links that weak foot to all of his shooting stats in general. He seems pretty solid at shooting, like they're going to go on target and stuff, but like I said, lacking a little bit of composure when he was one-on-one seemed to be his issue. When I was taking long shots and stuff, they were the ones that were going into the back of the net, and the spectacular goals is what was pretty solid for Heung-min Son. Maybe needs a couple of special items to get his like one-on-one composure up a little bit, but overall a solid item that is going to be great at the start of the game. Hopefully he has another year like last year where we get loads of special versions. If so, I'll be sure to review them for you on this channel. Smash a like on the video. Let me know if Heung-min Son's going to be in your starter Premier League side. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.